I'll talk to you later. Mario in
So,
Minnesota. Who knows what's going to happen on this show when we get Mario on? We don't know what's going to happen.
Who knows, period, at this point.
Oh, man. Now, I want to, before I say goodbye here today, I want to tell my audience something here. Because some people have questioned me about this, and this is the only time I'm going to say this. And I don't want you to make any mistake about this. You know, I've been getting messages from some people who've told me that the overly intensive raw honesty and candor of this here show, that they are worried that my name is going to become blackballed by the rest of the broadcasting community, meaning that maybe no other radio station will ever hire me based upon my what would be considered by some extreme views and my willingness to speak in non-insulting terms to my audience. Look, first thing I want to say is preface the rest of what I'm going to say by telling people this. I don't care what nationality you are, what skin color you are. I don't give a shit what religion you are. I don't care if you suck dick as a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters to me. I've made my views known on that. But I'm talking in terms of being a potential audience member, okay? I am an equal opportunity critic. I can't stand people in my own family, okay? I would choose big country over, I can't tell you how many people in my own extended family. Okay, I would choose many of you. I don't give a shit what your color is over many people in my extended family. Ethnicity, background, religion, law record or no law record. None of that shit matters to me. Okay, I need you to know that. I love you all. I don't care. I say things, I use the kind of language, but I think that the person that subscribes to this show, they know me, they know my heart. They know I can be prone to being visceral sometimes, oftentimes, but they know me, and they know that I'm going to straight shoot. I'm not going to bullshit. I don't hate anyone. I get very angry sometimes, but I'm a very benevolent person. On the other hand, I like to help people, that I think deserve to be helped. Regardless, I should say, of what they look like, what background, ethnicity, color, all that stuff doesn't matter to me, But it's true that, so let me go on, I've prefaced, now let me go on with the rest of what I want to say. It is true that there is no more of a candid, raw, real, refreshingly honest show in terms of the breakdown of the issues. I'm an issues guy. I do an issues-based show. You don't get this anywhere. Forget about it in America. You don't get it anywhere in the world. Not like this. Not like this, okay? But some people have said to me, hey, you might be threatening something in the future for yourself. You might, in other words, shooting yourself in the foot, injuring yourself. Here's my response to that. This is it. Okay? This is it. I have no other reason to think that if this doesn't work, and clearly through the first almost 4 months by the end of this week, what we're doing here is working. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. And I go and I do something else. Doesn't have to be radio. Doesn't have to be TV. It'll be something else. I will survive. I am not doing this show in the hopes of attracting or gaining the attention of someone else who's in the broadcast arena, who notices this show, who notices that this show resonates with its audience, that this show continues to add subscribers, that this show continues to gain in popularity, one show at a time. One day at a time, one subscriber at a time. I'm not looking for someone to say, gee whiz, Dino, are you ready to come back into the real world of radio and out of the digital ecosystem? That's not my objective here. I didn't start this to tread water. I didn't start this to actually have it as a way station on my way to the next big job. I'm not a college football coach in the Mid-American Conference paying my dues, building this program so that someday the conference in the Big 12 comes calling. This is it. This is my team. You are all my teammates. This is our thing here. This is our thing. This is our thing that we have here. And besides, if somebody came and they said, you want to join the real world of radio again, I doubt I'd have any. In fact, I know I'd have no use for such a proposal or an enticement based upon the fact that I know that if I went back into that world, I wouldn't be able to exist in that world like I can exist here. Why would I want to give this Wild West feeling digital platform, digital experience, experience? Why would I ever seek to want to leave such a glorious platform where there are no rules to go back to a place where there are nothing but rules? Why would I want to do that? Now, if someone came along and said, look, we understand you've been successful. We want to glom off some of that success. Keep your digital enterprise. We want you to come on for 2 hours on this platform here. You can promote the living hell out of your digital enterprise. We want you to be who you are. You can say what you want, do what you want, but you've got to pay attention to FCC rules and regulations. I've lived in that world long enough. If somebody gave me that kind of a leash, somebody gave me that kind of a freedom to be able to use their platform as another forum by which to get my message out in terms of the way I do radio while also promoting this with no rules, no handcuffs, no shackles on me, I'd listen, but I'm not anticipating that. But if you think I give two shits about gaining a reputation here, then man, if you think Dino pushed that envelope at Sirius XM, you ain't seen nothing yet till you see or hear his new show on DinoCostaShow.com. And then they listen or they watch and they say, my goodness, we can't touch this. I don't care if that's what they walk away and say. I'm in this to win. I'm in this to prove a point. I'm in this because this is going to work. It's going to work big time. If the first 4 months are any indication, my goodness, the best days of this show are clearly in front of me and in front of all of us. This is our nirvana. This is the party. It finally happened, and it happens here. I don't care about anything else. And especially when I consider the sanitized world of broadcasting and media, both radio and television, what they're looking for right now, and they're paying some people handsomely to do this, is to swallow and never bring up things that they really feel or really want to say. And they just want to go along with the script. You know, I've told you, you can have the prestige of on your business card. You could hold your business card up and you can say, hey, look at this. You know where I work? I work at ESPN. Wow, look at that. He just showed me his business card. He's with the da-da-da. I have no desires because at ESPN, I can't be who I want to be. I can't say who I want to say. I've got to take part by going to ESPN, and I could have done this if I had wanted to. If I'd taken a different tact, I saw the landscape. I knew what I would have to do to get ahead, to be on ESPN, NBC, whatever. No interest. I'm not going to prostitute myself for other people's causes or for a politically correct movement. I have no interest in that. I'm much prouder of being able to point out and saying that, hey, look at this. That's my business card. And you know what that business card says? That business card says, The Dino Costa Show, a new word order in sports media. DinoCostaShow.com. That's what that says. And I'm a hell of a lot more prouder with what it says on this business card than anything that a business card with the letters ESPN across the top would say. In fact, I'd be almost ashamed to give anyone a business card with those letters and that logo on it. So for those people who want to criticize me, let them. For those people who say I'm unemployable, they may be right. They may be right. I may be unemployable. They may be exactly balls on, dead accurate with that. I seldom do this play to a camera, look at a camera, but I want you to know something, ladies and gentlemen. I may be unemployable. And the reason that I'm unemployable is because I insist on doing this in a way that I want to do it. Furthermore, there's a very important point that I failed to mention yet, and I want to mention it to you right now. And the point is this. I'm of the fervent, conviction-driven belief that there are millions of people across this country and even up into Canada that are dying for a show just like the one that I do. And while we're building here in the initial early stages, steadily, the fact remains that there's a great amount of people, because of SiriusXM and their reluctance to promote me. I'm not exactly a household name to a lot of people. But my feeling is this, is that there is a great rebellion taking place. And there are people that are thirsting for someone like me to speak their views, their agenda, their causes, their crusades in non-watered down, non-politically correct, eschewing the fire pan and jumping right into the fire pit. Get the frying pan out. I just jump right into the fire. Who takes on the issues, speaks his mind, does not backtrack, does not apologize, does not waffle, does not offer up mea culpas. You see, once this show is consumed by all these people who have yet to even know that there's this guy by the name of Dino Costa who does what he does in the ways that he does it, in my way of thinking, not only will this show eventually be more successful than anything I've ever done in my broadcasting career prior, but I'm going to make more money than I've ever made in my life. I believe in this. I believe in this fervently. This isn't just again, it's not a way station. And I'm not concerned with how the rest of the broadcast media views me. They view me those ways already. They have for a long time. Does anyone realistically think that when I went out to Fox Sports Radio this past December, does anyone realistically think that if myself and Fox Sports Radio had come to terms that I'd still be on Fox Sports Radio right now? Anybody? So what is traditional media? What does that mean? Well, he only is in a digital environment, under his own name, under his own banner, his own content, he's his own program director. He doesn't have to battle sales managers, program directors, station general managers, other people complaining about what he's saying. No. You know what I chose to do? I chose to take it all in-house, go independent, go rogue, however Forbes magazine wanted to couch the story they did on me. And I wanted to prove, with the necessary elements to support the show, that it's on its way. Okay, with Yahoo Sports coming up on September the 1st. That's just phase one of our marketing plan. With the proper support behind me, with what I do in the ways I do it, in the ways that only I can do it, I wanted to prove that there's a market, and a humongous one, for what I do, in the ways that only I can do it. So let them play radio at NBC and Yahoo and Fox Sports and da-da-da-da-da-da. If any of you think that I feel I'm missing out on anything, lest you believe that I'm walking around depressed, that I'm no longer with SiriusXM, or that I'm not under the banner of one of the myriad corporately run, government-approved, whorish, dictated by sports networks out there. My friends, you don't know me. You don't know me. The question that you have to pose to anyone else who tells you, well, Dino's just, he's just on DinoCostaShow.com, as if that's something to apologize for or to feel shameful about, Ask those very people. Okay. All right, fine. Could Dino be himself on ESPN? Because if ESPN was looking for someone like who does what Dino does, then Dino would be at the top of their list. But could Dino do what he does on ESPN? I don't think so. And so why would Dino have any interest in ESPN? Why? Why would he have any interest in that? The fact of the matter is, Dino wouldn't have any interest in that. Dino would never have any interest in that. And Dino never will have any interest in that. This is where it's at. This is where I want to be. I don't want you to worry at all or to start thinking that I'm missing out on a future lucrative opportunity, because I'm not. My future, my lucrative opportunity resides right here. Cars are rolling off Detroit's manufacturing lines and in other parts of the world right now that have digital capability. We are going to be poised to take advantage of that instantaneously once it becomes universal in all vehicles. And then you know what? For in a lot of instances, the app is not even going to be needed. But we'll still have it. We'll still have it. Don't think for a second that I think, and I don't want you thinking, that I'm threatening my own ability in this industry. On the contrary, I'm carving out a trailblazing, innovative endeavor on a forum and within a galaxy, the digital format, that is exploding as I'm speaking these words. With the advancements in technology, the differing sorts of habits of the consumer and how they're getting their information, their news, and so on and so forth. Is there anyone that you can think of more equipped to take advantage of this forum and this format than yours truly? I can't. In all objectivity, I can't. So don't worry about it. The show goes on just like it has. No apologies. No mea culpas. No backpedaling. No, I didn't mean to say that. Everything I say, I mean. Everything I mean, I say. I do this show for an audience that wants, likes, desires. Damn it, they thirst for what I do because they know they can't get this anywhere. And I do mean anywhere else. Anywhere else. Don't you worry about me. We're going to be okay. All of us. I promise. We're going to be okay. The Dino Costa Show on a Thursday, 4 of them in the books. Not one single show this week. Mondays, Tuesdays different from Mondays. Wednesdays different from Tuesdays. Today's different from yesterday's. Tomorrow, same thing. Different from today's. No two shows ever the same, I guarantee it. My name is Dino Costa, and I am more than proud to put my name on this product, my show. And I still can't believe the blessed nature and the good fortune that I have of the people that are behind this show financially, that put this show on the air, that believe in the cause and the crusade and the product as much as I do, and are behind it now more than they've ever been. And I'm getting to work with people like Big Country Cody and Kimosabe out on the ranch in Arizona. And to tell you how appreciative I am of my audience, words cannot do it any justice. I cannot put words to how just enormously appreciative I am for the people that they don't want this show, they need it. If they didn't need it, they wouldn't be with me. I can't thank, there's so many of you have become Dino Costa, Johnny Appleseeders, you've become Dino Costa evangelists. And I love you for doing that. A radical departure from the status quo in sports media and entertainment. The new word order in sports media and entertainment. Unscripted, uncensored, unlike anything else in sports media. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your show. It is the Dino Costa Show. I am Dino Costa. I'll always admit to being Dino Costa. And I'll be back. Lord willing, God is great. See you tomorrow.